Guys, it is me again. So I'm finding my paper here. Today is what, Tuesday, December the 13th. Next day 3:47 on a project Serve Him More. Tomorrow is Mom's birthday. I gotta remember that. Anyway, hey guys, it's good to be here. Hope y'all are doing alright tonight, or this morning, or whenever you happen to see this. I'm gonna try to hurry, guys, because I got a lot of different talking points I'd like to hit tonight before I leave, and I'd rather not make another 20-some minute video. So, anyway, let's get on to it. Number one, I want to thank you guys, as always, for being here, for praying for me. I want to thank you for praying about the little Isuzu pickup truck. We got it figured out, got the mess out of it. Had a couple vacuum lines switched on it and one missing on it. To be honest, first time I've ever seen that. First time I've ever seen a vacuum leak actually cause a miss on a vehicle. I've seen them cause rough idle. I've seen them cause them to sit there and shake and shimmy while they're idling. But when you rev them up, because when you rev an engine, say you lose your vacuum. When that throttle blade opens and air rushes in, it fills that engine up, the intake and the head and it goes from a vacuum to positive pressure. So usually once you rev them up with a vacuum leak, they kind of smooth out, and this truck didn't. So I guess it was just such a vacuum leak. Anyway, we got that done and got the timing set on it and drove it. Well, the other boy drove it and come back, and well, then I set the timing on it. And anyway, we run it quite a bit and drove it quite a bit, and people came and got it. So keep praying for that, guys, that it'll stay all right. That you know, that the Lord will lay His hand on it. I sure don't need no comeback on that thing. So, but you never know, especially with those old junky vehicles. So let's see, guys. Thank you for that. What else? I'm still going to try to get the video made, guys, on the PT Cruiser. Like I said, kind of showing a diagnostic procedure. I actually ordered the power steer and pressure switch for it today. That way, in case that is the problem, you know, I already have it, and we can change it and everything. Like I said, I just don't know when I'm going to get to change it because we are still so busy at work. You know, I may have to do it one night, and that's the thing about it. I've only got 2 more nights that I'm going to be free this week. You know, tomorrow night and Thursday night. You know, Friday through Sunday I'm going to be at our nativity scene. So I am going to try to get to that. Guys, just keep praying for us. Like I said, I mean, work's going decent right now, but I've got a lot of stuff turned up too. The ice maker's trying to quit on that new refrigerator again, which it's not the ice maker's fault or anything. It's either the filter's stopping up on it again. We already had to put one filter in it, and the reason we've had to do that, we've had a bunch of water line breaks and everything around here, and dirt gets in it. Our sink is actually having some water problems. Sometimes you turn the faucet on and nothing's there. You turn it off and back on, and it you know, it works like it's getting airlocked. So we don't know if it's a water supply problem or if it's the filter stopping up, and we'll try to look at that when I get time. My tire machine's trying to tire up at the garage. It's got a bolt working out or something. I don't know, something in the pedal system. We can still use it, but it's trying to mess up. The tip, the gas diffuser, they call it, on the MIG welder broke. It screws down into the MIG welded head, and then your actual contact tip, they call it, screws into it. It broke. So I'm running it right now. I had to do some exhaust work today, and I had to actually just stick it down in there and rubber tape it up to get it to hold till I can get one. I actually ordered one a while ago from from usaweld.com. Part was only $3 and cost $8 or something to ship it. That's a sad thing, but just pray for me, guys. I got a lot of that kind of crazy stuff going on. Let's see what else. Oh, I want to remind you guys that my welding cart video is finally up. I put it up a while ago. Cecil has already commented on it. So Cecil, if you see this, I thank you for commenting on it. You know, guys, I hope you guys like it. You know, like I said before, you know, I built the cart mainly just to have practice welding aluminum. And to be honest, considering I've only been welding aluminum for what, 4 months now, something like that, 3 months, 3 or 4 months, you know, I don't think I'm too bad. You know, so I think I did a decent job. I'm not a good fabricator. I think I'm a better welder than I am fabricator. Uh, so I just want to tell you guys to watch that, and thank you for your comments and everything else. Uh, let's see what else. I was going to talk about the thumbs up and thumbs down deal on YouTube tonight, but I ain't going to get into that. I just don't care nothing for that. I was looking through some of my old videos a while ago to look at something. I noticed on, every now and then on one of them, you'll see a thumbs down, and to me that thumbs up and thumbs down stuff, especially the thumbs down, is from chicken crap people. I mean, people that want to tell you your video sucks, but they ain't got enough gall, let's call it, to actually leave a comment and tell you to your face that it sucks. So I don't know. I don't see the whole thumbs up and thumbs down deal. I don't do it. I give thumbs up, but if I see a video that I think's the worst thing since Borat, I still don't thumbs down it. I don't see the purpose in it. I don't see the purpose in tearing people down. Like the old saying says, if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. That's the way I was raised. Same deal with the thumbs up and thumbs down. But anyway, I didn't want to get into that. What else was I trying to hit, guys? Oh, Darren, brother, I hope you get to feeling better. I've been praying for you. I know you're kind of sickly right now and not doing too well, so I'm praying for you, and I will request prayer for you tomorrow night at church. I think we're going to have prayer meeting anyway. We might not have Bible study because we've got to work, but I will request prayer for you. Let's see, what else? Milo, I appreciate you showing my sticker. If everybody wants to go see my church sticker on Milo's wall, go back and look at his last video. Brother, if I ever buy a BMW and crash it out, I will send everything to you. Let's see, what else, guys? I guess that's about it. Oh, one more thing, and this is just kind of a fun thing, or just kind of a talking point, I guess. It blows me away. Are you guys like me? Does it blow you away that there's people that have got the amount of money to spend on stuff that it blows your mind? And what I'm talking about, guys. Hang on just a second. Right here, I just got my February 2012 issue of Hot Rod Magazine, and there's a car in here. Matter of fact, right here it is. It's called Overkill. This guy's built this car. Okay. It's like a street rod type deal. You can see. I don't even know what the car is supposed to be. 28 Ford Model 8 sedan. So that's what it is. He built it to kind of street ride and maybe street race, but he also built it to be like top sportsman drag racing legal. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at, guys, this car has got an 820 cubic inch John Causey, and most of you guys have probably never heard of John Causey, but I've heard of him all my life because I've always been into drag racing. He's a big Ford engine builder down in Georgia, I think. He builds pro stock and IHRA pro stock engines and stuff. 820 cubic inch engine, guys. All aluminum. Ford Hemi is what it is. Now, it don't mention it in this article, but I have found these 815, 816 cubic inch Ford Hemi John Causey racing engines, Hemis, on racingjunk.com before for sale, used. You know what these engines go for used, guys? These engines are 50 to 60 grand used. I'd say they're 80 to 90 grand new, somewhere through there. Maybe $100,000. I don't know, but like I said, I know they're 50 to 60 used. For racing, if you're a pro stock racer, I can see. Number one, you're racing, you're making a living at it. You may be making money, probably not, but you've got sponsors behind you that are paying for this. $60,000 engine, $100,000 engine. If you're a professional drag racer, no big deal, I can see it. But who can afford to put a 60 to, well, let's say 75, let's split it in the middle. Let's say a $75,000 engine in a street car just to drive around and look cool? It just blows my mind. It blows my mind that people have got that kind of money. I mean, it just, I could pay off my mortgage, for what he's got in an engine in a car. But anyway, guys, I just thought I'd bring that up. Uh, it kind of blows me away that they can even build an 820 cubic inch motor. But I can actually remember, guys, some of you guys that have ever followed drag racing might remember this. Back in the early 90s, IHRA Pro Stock has always been bigger than NHRA as far as the cubic inches. But back in the early 90s, IHRA Pro Stock did not have a cubic inch limit. And they were all running 750 to 800 cubic inch engines. Well, there was an engine builder in the Northeast somewhere. I don't remember a name. I'm thinking that it might have been Scott Shafroff, considering I think he's in the Northeast, and he does a lot of stuff. But there was rumors came out that this engine builder in the Northeast, of course using this aftermarket blocks, you have to, had figured out a way to build a 1,000 cubic inch big block Chevrolet based. They're not a Chevrolet. Like that engine's not really a Ford engine. Like the Dodge engines are not really a Dodge engine. But anyway, a big block Chevrolet based engine that would be 1,000 cubic inches. And they knew that the guys that run these engines would just have a crazy advantage. So IHRA stepped up real quick and said, we're making a cubic inch limit right now. And I think they set it at 815 cubic inches is what it was for years. I don't know what it is now. Maybe the same, maybe bigger. But that just for you guys that are gearheads and stuff, that's unreal. 800 cubic inch engine to me. That 1,000 cubic inch engine is crazy. The reason I said it may be Scott Shafroff, he's got a kit now that you can buy to build a 500 cubic inch small block Chevy. So he's doing some pretty wild stuff. Anyway, guys, I've already been way longer than I wanted to be. Let's get to the important part tonight, and that is, of course, the Word of God. Acts chapter 24, starting in verse 1. Here we go. And after 5 days, Ananias the high priest ascended with the elders and with a certain orator named Tertullus, who informed the governor against Paul. And when he was called forth, Tertullus began to accuse him, saying, seeing that by thee we enjoy great quietness, and that very worthy deeds are done unto this nation by thy providence, we accept it always and in all places, most noble Felix, with all thankfulness. He's basically just buttering him up, saying that we enjoy all this peace and quietness and all these worthy things are happening to this nation because you're allowing it to be. And we accept it always and in all places, most noble Felix, with all thankfulness. Like I said, just basically buttering up. Notwithstanding that I be not further tedious unto thee, I pray thee that thou wouldest hear us of thy clemency a few words. For we have found this man a pestilent fellow. I didn't know that was a sin, but maybe it is, lawbreaker. And a mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, and a ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes, who also hath gone about to profane the temple, whom we took and would have judged according to our law. But the chief captain Lysias came upon us, and with great violence took him away out of our hands. I like the way he stressed that, with great violence. He had to get that in there. Commanding his accusers to come unto thee, by examining of whom thyself mayest take knowledge of all these things whereof we accuse him. And the Jews also ascended, saying that these things were so. Then Paul, after that the governor had beckoned unto him to speak, answered, For as much as I know that thou hast been of many years a judge to this nation, I do the more cheerfully answer for myself. Guys, that's where we're going to stop tonight. I'd like to get farther, but I spent too much time jibber-jabbering. Sorry about that. Maybe tomorrow night we'll get a little bit more of God's Word and a little bit less of my gun flapping. But anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Brother Rick, like I told you in the comment, anytime you need to borrow my soapbox, brother, I'll send it to you. Thank all you guys for everything that you do. Thanks for being here. Just like I said, guys, keep praying for us. I ain't no maybe to it, guys. I'm going to be buying a gun before too long here. It's been a while since I bought a gun. My buddy called me today. I'm buying a Commander length. That's 4 1/4 length, 1911 Desert Eagle brand. So he called me today and said he had that in. So I don't know when I'll go get it. May get it this weekend, but I doubt it. Maybe next weekend, whenever whenever I can get the money scraped together and everything, I'm gonna go get it. So as soon as I get it, guys, I'll show that to you. I'll make a video because I know my gun videos always have pretty good responses. So I'm gonna do that, guys. Like I said, I got a friend that bought one of these, the same gun, 4¼ inch Desert Eagle 1911. He's got Kimbers, or he's had Kimbers, Colts. He's had a lot of different 1911s, Tauruses, and he says this 4¼ Desert Eagle outshoots them all. He says it's just unreal how it shoots. So, like I said, well, I'd like to try one. So I mentioned it to my buddy that owns a gun store, and of course, when I mentioned it to him, he couldn't get them. So he finally called me and said they're available. So I got you one coming. So he called today again and said it was in. So like I said, guys, as soon as I can scrape the money up to go get it, because it's you're looking by the time I pay tax on it, it'll be about $700. So when I can get the money to get it, guys, I'll be making a vid. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you all. Please don't thumbs down me. I don't know who that is that's watching my videos that's thumbs down on me, but anyway, I think I've heard Darren and some of them other guys talk about that. I think that irks some more of them. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I love you guys. Anything you need, let me know. I guess that's about it. So, guys, thanks for being here. Like I said, good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. Until I see you guys again, good night, and God bless.